Retirement, pensions, ISAs are all boring, let's be honest. But they are vital in us living a lavish retirement and retiring in style. And the earlier you can sort all of this stuff out, the better off you'll be. And the more beers you'll end up buying me when we're all retired in our old people's home. So here are 7 things to do in your 20s to make sure you retire in style. Number 7 is maximize your employer pension contributions. So this may or may not be obvious to some people. If it is, all good. If not, this is super important, and here's why. It's free money. My old company matched my pension contributions up to 6%. So that means I put 6% in, they put 6% in. So that's 12% of my overall salary being saved for retirement. So it's pretty good. So in my opinion, there's no real need to go over your employee match because you can use that money elsewhere. So if they offer 6%, just do 6%. You don't need to do 7%. But that's just my opinion, and you're welcome to do whatever you want. It's your life. But on a serious note, this is an absolute game changer. You could be literally saving for retirement hundreds of thousands of pounds from compounded income, and it's going to be worth a lot in 20, 30 years. So get it done. Number 6 is set up a regular savings plan. If you are anything like me and you fancy retiring a bit earlier than the average Joe, the way you can do this is by also contributing to a stocks and shares ISA. This is a tax-free vehicle that allows you to put money after tax into it, and it's tax-free for dividends and capital gains, but you can only put £20,000 per year. But if you do get to that point where you're maxing it out, then you're making big money, so you can think about other options. But the beauty of a stocks and shares ISA is that you can withdraw from it anytime. So if you do get to 40 years old and you've made loads of money and you've invested loads of money and you just want to retire, then you can. Whereas if you decided to withdraw some of your pension at 40, you'd get hit with massive tax bills. Not ideal. That is why the stocks and shares ISA is there. So let's say you can put 10% of your income into a stocks and shares ISA. That would be amazing, and you'd be a few blinks away from retiring when you want, really. And take this as an example. Let's just look at this beautiful graph that will be appearing right here. Take me for an example. We've got 6% that is coming out of my paycheck, 6% from my employer, and then 10% from my after-tax income that is going into a stocks and shares ISA. So if you can save 22% of your income, you can be financially free in 34.7 years or 35 years, which I think is pretty good. It's sooner than most people. So if you're 20, you can be retired by 55. But this is assuming that you want to retire on your current salary. But I think it's quite hopeful. Maybe I should consider investing in a stocks and shares ISA. Number 5 is bring your pensions together. I personally use Moneybox for this. Not sponsored, but if you want to give me some money, then I'll be happy to take it. Anyway, I just clicked the button, I added my details, and my old workplace pension arrived in my Moneybox account into my personal pension, and it was pretty easy, definitely worth doing. Now, you might be thinking, why should I consolidate all my pensions? I just know they're all there. No. When it comes to your retirement and when it comes to your money, I think it is better to know where all of your money is, every single dime, every single penny is in your account that is going towards your retirement, because it allows you to plan and it allows you to know if you're on set for actually retiring. Like, do you have enough money? How long do you need to work for? Blah, blah, blah. And once you know where all your money is, this is when you can plan, like, are you on to retire earlier than you expected? Or do you need to up your contributions? You might not even be thinking about retirement because you're probably in your 20s, but it is actually something you should be thinking about because some people don't want to work for 45 years, or most people, really. Number 4 is review your payments on the regular. So again, in my opinion, out of sight, out of mind is not the best when it comes to retiring and planning for retirement. So you need to know that your pension contributions are actually accurate. You're saving that 6% or 8% or 10%, that'd be quite good. Or whatever it is that your employer matches. And you also need to know that your 10% that is going towards your stocks and shares ISA is also happening. So you've got to check regularly. Because how will you know if you're ready to lavishly retire? You won't. So make a habit of reviewing all your payments, whether that is quarterly, or if you're anal like me, you could do it once a month on payday. I'm sure there's people that do it more, but just make sure you're on the right track. Number 3 is choose the right investments for you. So initially, this is something I didn't really know myself, and it only took until I actually looked at what my pension was invested in that I realized, oh, I should have had a look at this. I was too busy being like, yeah, I'm getting my 6% match, woo, woo, woo. woo, free money. Not really thinking and not putting the two and two together and realizing, oh, where is this money actually going? What's it invested in? Luckily, it wasn't actually that bad. It was just a life strategy fund, but it wasn't something that I was really that interested in. Now I've actually had a think about it and worked out what I should invest in and what's right for me. So I changed it and it was a great choice. I left my job with a decent amount in my pension. So for anyone who is nosy, this is what my pension is looking like. These are the investments that are in it. But remember, don't just copy me because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a random dude on the internet with a donut t-shirt. So just please do your own research before investing your hard-earned money. Number 2 is increase your income and keep saving as your income increases. So the second best thing you can do to make sure you retire in style is to increase your income. I know this might seem obvious, but I think it needs to be said. And with that being said, here are 8 quick-fire ways of increasing your income. Number 1 is ask for a raise. When was the last time you actually asked? If you don't ask, you don't get. Number 2 is get a better job. The best way to increase your income by a significant amount is by job hopping. So every 2 to 3 years, you can improve your skills and you can apply for the positions with the more money. Number 3 is get a part-time job. So it could be Deliveroo, it could be Domino's driver, something easy and fun. A Domino's delivery driver is pretty awesome, not gonna lie, you get free pizza. Number 4 is start a low-cost side hustle. So that could be flipping stuff on Facebook Marketplace, or it could be chatting shit into a camera. You know which is my choice. Number 5 is declutter your home and sell your stuff. That's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not gonna say anything else. Number 6. Cut expenses wherever possible. The big ticket items you are looking for here, not just a random coffee, because they don't add up to too much. There are bigger ones that you can do. So whether that be like your house insurance, your car insurance, get a big chunk of that off and you'll be able to save money. Let's go. Also, pay down your debt because that gives you an instant return on your money. 7, make money from your hobbies. So whether that is football refereeing or you're selling your knitwear on Etsy, whatever it is, just give it a go because why not? What have you got to lose? You do your hobbies anyway, so you might as well get paid for them. Number 8, learn a skill / get a qualification. Skills pay the bills. The more niche the skill, the better, because you can charge more, but it just might be a little bit difficult to find clients. But why not have a go? But after you've increased your income using one or many of these tips, you need to make sure that you are saving at the same rate. So not the same amount, but the same percentage, because you don't want lifestyle creep to happen where you end up spending more money. And if you end up earning less for 1 year, then you are a bit. Number 1, enjoy your work. And finally, the most important thing to retire in style is to enjoy your job. Enjoy your work, enjoy as much as you possibly can. Because if you're going to do something for 20, 30, 40 years, then you need to enjoy it. And not only this, the compound effect of enjoying your work is kind of mad. According to Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, anyway, he is a distinguished Hungarian psychologist. He says being able to enjoy your work gives you the best opportunity to get into a state of flow. And what is flow? Flow is the experience when you sort of get into the zone, you feel fully focused, creative, and ideas are just flowing. That's the place you want to be. Doing work that you love is energizing and creates a positive feedback loop where you can be more productive. And if you can capitalize on this productivity and this positive feedback loop, then you can make a lot of money. And I mean a lot of money, like Jeff Bezos kind of money. And that's it from me.
And make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
And I'm not a millionaire, but I'm trying to help you become one. So